And we're not live. We're here. We're podcasting, but we're doing it. Yeah, welcome to Treading Water. My co-host is not here. He's scheduled a fucking acting course on the podcast days. So he's missed what, three weeks?
Yeah.
I know I missed one, but I had to get a job. Travis is recording a skit. So we're auditioning new co-hosts.
What's that?
You were wearing black too, Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
man.
we fucking got the same vibe going.
Jeans. Yeah.
So, let's welcome to the podcast. We got very funny comedians, Joe Crovella and Miguel Silva. What's up, guys?
What's happening? Applause.
Yeah, little applause.
I feel like, usually when a podcast guy misses 3 weeks, I feel like that's the beginning of the end.
I know.
Yeah.
We
No, I don't mean like that in a fucked up way.
No, because we've done shit like this in the past. We're not because in the summer, I guess Travis went to Greece for fucking 3 weeks.
Oh, I remember that.
And then I was in Aruba for a week. Or no, he did Texas, and then I did Aruba, and then he did Greece for 2 weeks. So we just almost took the whole summer off. But yeah, we're a little more laid back because we got fucking shit going on, and we were Thursdays at 1 p.m. and then now I got a job and I'm fucking working Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's we tried changing it to 3 p.m. today for
what
this
do you do?
month. I'm in an engineering union.
All right.
Yeah, it's local 30. It's operating engineers. We do boilers and HVAC stuff.
Why'd you need a new job?
I got laid off last April.
Damn.
Yeah, it was shitty.
Sucks.
It was a contractual issue, but I got the new job, and we're trying to we got to figure out a new time because now I'm training, so then I'm probably gonna go on a shift in December. So we got to figure out the new day and everything. So we're kind of up in the air right now. We did have something cool go on yesterday, right, Bees? We had we had a little rivalry going with this comedian, chef.
Oh yeah, I saw
that.
The chef. Yeah, he responded to us.
Yeah.
Within minutes, he responded to us.
Oh,
Apparently this guy is just someone that Travis said Adam Glick just attacked him out of nowhere, right? That was the story.
Yeah.
He got attacked out of nowhere.
Yeah. So
Glick saying that, then
Adam Glick is now saying that Travis trolled him first. But so he responded to the video right away. Since no one will ever see this, what's worse than you two trolls being trolls with no views? Great work. And the video's already got 4,000 views across the different apps, which is a lot of fun. But then he actually watched the podcast and then DM'd us and said, I watched it. It was actually pretty funny. But you did troll my account first. I was just retaliating. That is all. I'm down to cook for you if you do a set for me. So yeah.
So he's actually a cool guy, and you guys are dickheads.
Yeah, oh my god! And we got so many more.
And Travis
clips.
is just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And now he's not even on the podcast. He just dropped this bomb and.
Yeah, no, we got how many more clips about this guy too?
We have 5 more we haven't posted, and then I still have to edit 10 more.
I know, and this guy's trying to make amends.
I was looking into him. I was ready to talk shit.
Yeah.
And I was oh fuck, this guy actually has a very cool Instagram. But maybe I thought it was just he's one of those people who has a fake cool life because they're desperately sad inside.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine talking shit about Travis out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Why did this guy find Travis's fucking Instagram or comedy and was just you're trash, you should quit?
Seems like the type of kid that probably bullied him in high school and shit, so he has that resentment.
Oh,
Travis
definitely.
Also got I thought you guys were talking about, when I heard Glick, I was thinking of that comic.
Oh.
The older one, he was in the 90s, early 2000s, Jimmy Glick or something. He used to do the shit where he dressed up as a bad
That's a
guy.
fake dude, man.
That
That's
was,
Martin Short.
Martin Short's character.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Jiminy
shit,
Glick. We
So
did
I was that's cool. You guys, I was you guys are getting trolled by a fucking world-renowned fucking comedian that. I was that was sick. I was I want to get on this shit.
No, but
I know he's a chef.
It's starting to make a lot more sense now.
Yeah. When he said you guys trolled me first. I was like, oh, well, I didn't do anything.
Have you talked to Travis about this?
No, not yet.
So we don't even know his side of the story.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about it today, but
Damn.
yeah, he's.
I feel like even if he
doesn't-
did like say it, he'd be like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did say some
Yeah,
shit first. Like,
yeah, he's got to come clean now because like now I got this guy in the DMs on the Treading Water Instagram, but like yeah, we're gonna post some shit about him, and I feel bad about it now. Like we went in on him on one podcast. Like we were talking about like gangbanging his wife.
that's like some PlayStation lobby shit.
Yeah, dude. Like we like were calling him like a fag, and like
yeah.
we were like really went hard on him, and like the clips just got
Like gangbanging the wife.
yeah,
so,
like our guy Beezy over here. He works hard on the clips. So I'm not gonna not post them.
Bro, we used to, when me and my boys used to prank call strip clubs when we were younger. But like I feel like the way to like really get somebody tight is we would talk about fucking a son.
Oh yeah,
He'd be like,
yeah.
That's what we fought. Like, that's why your son's looking mad fucking cute. We would say shit like that. He would get like, "You guys are fucking losers. You guys playing
Yeah.
Xbox together." And I feel like the best way to shit on, or I would troll in Fortnite lobbies. I would tell kids like their dad is cute.
Oh yeah,
They'd be
that
like,
gets me.
nah, this motherfucker gay. Oh no, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, your dad's like cute as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
you like put him on the
your
mic.
dad puts on lipstick and shit for
That's-
me. Yeah,
It's more crazy than talking shit about someone's mom. Or
yeah. I
like,
feel like
daughter
the
or
moms like
sister.
play it out.
Yeah, you got to go the gay route. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's-
I like to
That's
I like to
what
tell black dudes that I know that they're faking that voice and I'm not intimidated by them. I know you're actually just a white kid and you're just pretending.
That's because I know in 10 years I'm gonna get canceled just for laughing at that. Like,
Yeah, dude. Yo,
Yeah.
but you're big into the COD, right? Is that where you talk shit mostly?
I play Fortnite. You can't really talk shit on Fortnite anymore, but
Yeah.
yeah, COD mostly.
Yeah, because COD lobbies get fucking
Well, they got the
violent.
What do they call it? The
Proximity chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I fucking love that shit. There used to be a map in DMZ called Building 21,
Okay.
and because of the way proximity chat worked, it was like no matter what floor of the building you were on, you were almost always in prox chat. And so we were just like terrorizing dudes. I called one guy's like kid ugly because I could hear them the whole time. He spazzed out. He started calling me a cracker.
Yeah, of course. There's some like when you get like an actual nice person on video games and like you finally make them break, like they don't know how to like respond to like being berated, and they just like
Yeah.
say like cracker.
Yeah, well, you gotta be able to not get heated. Sometimes you get pissed.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Sometimes they get to you, dude, and you get real close to that M word. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you got
gotta-
both the keys in.
Yeah, yeah, and you were ready to fucking flip the nuke.
that shit brings out the worst. If any of my PlayStation audio or like messages got leaked, it's over for me. Like, like it's
Oh yeah.
I think it's like people are so free to say whatever they want. Now people are getting strict. I think PlayStation had a new update because some dude got bombarded and killed himself. So
Oh,
like now they would
God.
record your party chats. So like for like the longest time I was treating my PlayStation party chats like I was like a mob boss and like the shit's wired. So my friends would talk about offensive shit and I'd just be like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I was afraid to like say shit that I normally would say because I know
Yeah.
that my audio is being
Oh
saved.
shit! What was that you were telling me the other
Yeah,
day?
exactly. I can,
Yeah.
no more fucking no
Oh,
more racist
God.
jokes.
Yeah, I guess some shady shit could have went down on like your party chat too. Like they probably
Gay shit,
get around like
say.
the cell phones and like police recording and shit.
Hearing that shit played back in like the court would be, I think, mortifying.
Yeah.
Just like playing like you in a COD lobby, just like saying some fucked up shit to,
Man.
like an Indian kid and like just
'Cause,
hearing
like,
that. You're like,
I used
I
to
did that.
play COD with like my old drug dealer.
Oh,
So
shit.
like we wouldn't like text or anything. So it's just like if cops got our phones, like it's like what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
that's what they did for 9/11 apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They talked on PlayStation.
Yeah, and I think some dude, I forgot who was recently, some dudes were doing some shit with Forex or something, and the cops, I think, checked their Xbox chat, and that's how they got caught. So, like, now they're cracking down on that
man,
shit.
yeah.
So, like, yeah, it's becoming a,
You're really running out of places that you can like mobilize people. You know.
That's what I'm
Literally.
saying.
as long as you don't have an Alexa, you can get away with some shit, man. Seriously.
Yeah, see, like the criminals gotta like stay one step ahead, because like you think like you're safe on like WhatsApp and like all those like privacy apps, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Those aren't privacy apps. I feel like
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a privacy
I feel
app
like they
anymore.
just check those more. Like,
Play-
like you see those like text services. I forget what
Yeah.
they're called. Whisper, like one's called Whisper for sure. And it's like it's like kind of like a Snapchat where like your messages go away, you know, but it's just like
Still there.
yeah.
Like PlayStation was like my payphone.
Yeah.
I could get it with like that was when you would go on to say some shit, but like now it's like you can't even. No matter what the fuck you say, I think everything is this shit is listening to us. Everything is. I'm skeptical to do anything, even when I'm home alone. I don't even do shit.
Yo, with the Gilgo Beach guy, like how fucking deep in his internet history were they able to go? What's good with that?
I would like to know.
Because I'd rather those girls be dead forever than them have that kind of restriction on my civil liberties.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah. And
I'd rather he get away with it.
Someone needs to come up with something that like wipes your fucking hard drive when you die or get arrested.
Yeah.
That would be like a fucking $1 billion idea.
Don't put my real name in iCloud shit. All my accounts would be like J Crow.
Oh,
So, like
yeah.
it's never my real name. So this way, like if I did die, like all my shit, like not that I ever search up anything crazy, like I'm in like fucked up chat rooms. It's just like it's not my real name, so you can't search. Like if you go on Google, the only thing that pops up is my stand-up university clip.
Yeah.
Oh, I have just like the most like common beaner name that
Miguel
Silva.
yeah.
Like you got so many things in the way before you find me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like highly Googleable these days.
Yeah.
True.
You know, it's funny. I searched up on Google. You told me one story. I don't like say it out
Yeah.
loud. But I remember like I searched it up and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. No, it's the Dewey put me on the map, man.
It's a good credit, man. Fucking who's
But
told?
like, yeah, there's like when I was like trying to like interview to like get a job, you know, I was unemployed for like 7-8 months or something like that, and like my dad's like, you know, you got to take down all those videos on the internet, and I'm like, it's past that.
You're trying to spam like the news. You're trying to create enough news about yourself that you get that off the first
Well,
page.
it's just like if someone's gonna like interview me on a job, they're like, "Fuck, this guy's got like 100 hours of a podcast. I'm not gonna sift through all that. You
Right.
know, he's good to go." But like,
Your Instagram and this show comes up
Yeah.
before the Dewey, so you're moving up in the
yeah,
list.
but
there it
the
is.
Dewey's fucking that's sixth.
It's still
It's
there,
sixth
but,
on the list. It's still
but,
page.
But it's moving up. It's
page
moving
one.
down. The
Yeah.
Dewey's moving down. That's my point.
We're getting there.
You're on your way.
Yeah, you know, but see, like my dad would be like, you know, you got to take down all these fucking videos, but then it's like, you know, I've done Dork Court, I've done
Yeah.
Tony's show, I've done Keegan and Hirschman's show. You know, it's like, so now I got to call them and have them delete the videos, or
not worth it.
you know, and then like, there's been like YouTube accounts that I posted stand-up videos to that like have since been lost, you know, to time, that like I'm never gonna be able to take down, you know.
like if like you saying fucked up shit or like
Well, like stand-up clips, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
but like my dad's like fucking boomer generation where they're like, you know, people are gonna look at your stand-up and they're gonna judge you, and you're not gonna get hired. You
Not with
know,
the-
you
not
got to
on my
shave your
generation.
beard on for your job interview.
That is a constant fear of mine, that like anyone in my job will finally look at my Twitter. My pinned tweet is like, anyone that likes my tweets is gay.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and it always gets around because like, I've been in this union for like, I don't know, 14 years at this point. And it's like, I've worked at so many different job sites with so many different people that like, when I get to the job site, people are like, oh yeah, this guy's a comedian. So then they start looking up my fucking stand up.
clip, yeah.
Yeah, and they start like seeing like who I am as a person before I even get there, and they're like, "Oh, this guy used to mess around with drugs and
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
arrested and shit. Like, who the fuck is this guy?" You
As
know?
a union worker, you know, like
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I'm
at least you got a good
fucking-
clip, man. I got my stand up university clip's my only clip, and like even that, like I didn't know my set until the day of, like so like,
Yeah.
I sped through my shit, and like every time someone's like, "Oh, I watch your shit on YouTube," and I'm like, "Fuck." Bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
need-
got to
I
get the
need
bad
someone
shit
to-
taken down, and you got to like. I don't know. You keep putting up like your next best video. Like I did one set here, you know, like over the summer maybe, and like I wasn't even expecting to do like great or whatever, and they had the guy that just started like recording the videos for like $20, and I like fucking crushed, and I just was like, yeah, here's your $20, send me the fucking tape.
Post
So
it
like
if you
that's
want.
like one of my only videos I have up now, you know.
It's kind of dope. They have the guy here from the Howard. He used to do the Howard Stern show that records. He invited me to a party.
Oh, really?
Bro, I was like, it would have been like old, like not like Howard Stern would have been there, but like a few of the other guys. I know my buddy knows more, but that would have been fucking sick.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Brian.
he's into that. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, my friend from college, he fucking he works for the Howard Stern show. He went to Ronnie's wedding in Vegas. It looked like fucking crazy.
Those dudes are fucking insane, bro.
Were you guys Stern people or like Opie and Anthony people?
More like Opie and Anthony clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
After the fact.
After the fact, yeah. Yeah, they were on New York and like it was pretty like short-lived. I feel like everything just kind of like by the time I was like old enough to be like driving to work every day where I could really appreciate it, it was like fucking Sirius and XM came out.
Right,
and
right.
like they were just getting paid huge money.
They are making, honestly, the only time I watch like podcasts if it's somebody I liked, I feel like, I mean, not podcasts, like interviews and shit, I feel like that's what it is. Like people tune in for the guest.
Yeah.
Like, I only watch Howard Stern if like I saw like old David Tell clips. I'm not watching it if like anybody else fucking pops in.
Yeah. I don't know. Howard got a little too fucking political.
Yeah,
and weird
everybody
too.
hates him. He's a sellout. Not a
Yeah,
sellout,
like
but-
I mean, Rogan I used to listen to. Regardless, like I'd be like, oh, if he has a guest on, it's probably gonna be cool. And then it got to a point that it was like, all right, well, I'll see the guys that I like.
boring
and then now
doctors.
it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, well, he gets stuck on shit that I don't give a fuck about. You know, like
Yeah.
I just don't care about the vaccine.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Either way, I don't believe in it,
Either
and I
way.
don't. I'll get it anyway, just because people are complaining.
See, I had to get
But
it
it's
from my
not-
last job, and like the one guy like convinced me. He's just like, you know, because everyone's like, well, you don't know what they're putting in it, and he's just like, I've put a lot of unknown substances into my body. Like, this one's gonna let me keep my job. And I was
Look,
like, oh, that makes sense.
In general, I don't really fuck with doctors. I like just don't believe them. I
Yeah.
think they're all faking it.
I feel like they're really full of shit.
They're really
you know?
wasting my time a lot.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the doctor, it's a waste of my time.
Well, for like the insurance companies tell them how to like practice medicine.
Right.
And then like they're getting kickbacks from all like the pill companies and shit, so they push like the newest thing, you know.
Right. You know, look, people who are into like socialized medicine and people who are anti-vax are actually like so close to realizing that all that we actually have to do is try to take over the government. We need to
That's
start a
it. That's
revolution.
all we have to do.
We have to agree that like regardless of what your feelings are on abortion, that let's just fucking kill the president and just kidding. I don't. This is comedy podcast.
Yeah, dude.
You might have to
fucking
bleep
sick
that.
start.
I think you're not allowed to.
No, you're definitely not allowed to say that anywhere, not even on PlayStation.
I'm being a character.
Yeah, no, this is a parody show.
Are you guys those people that like search up on like Google, like when you're like when you have a question on your health instead of going to the doctor? Like the
Yeah,
indoors-
yeah, especially because like since I got laid off, I lost my health insurance for a while, so it was just like it's not worth going.
Can't
to the
afford to get
doctor.
hurt.
Yeah, no, dude, I was like making like $400 a week on unemployment. I was like, I can't fucking afford a doctor. So you
400.
start doing the WebMD shit, but then like, you know, if your symptoms are like just like way too close to something that's like a horrible like disease, and then you just get in your head and you're like, I'm dying.
Yeah, now I have to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shittable.
And then you go there and they're like, no, it's actually nothing and we're not going to do anything about it. And
Yeah.
we can just keep doing tests on you. We can just keep sending you to different doctors that will disagree about what's going on and no one will help you.
Yeah,
But-
and you'd just be charged thousands of
Yeah.
dollars. It's insane. Like I feel like I'm still paying off a hospital bill from like 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. I've got like a hard 500 sitting in my account that I got to
Yeah.
pay off.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I actually just got a letter. I didn't know I was still paying them. My student loans.
Oh,
I
I got
graduated
refunded.
college in 2008, and I'm still paying them off. And it was just like, all right, student loan forgiveness is over.
What school did you
Yeah.
go to?
Fucking Dowling College. It's not even a school anymore. They fucking shut down because everyone was embezzling money.
Dallin.
Yeah, like my senior year, they made like $1 million sports complex, and then like I don't know, like a couple years after that, they won like the lacrosse championship, and you know I played lacrosse there, and then they won the championship, and it was like really fucking cool. And then like 2 years after that, they're like, oh yeah, we're not at college anymore. You got to get your transcript somewhere else.
It's fucked up. Some cold-blooded shit.
Yeah, man.
I hate the whole entire idea of college. I think people, I don't know. I think it's not a necessity and shit. I just think that people are forcing it for people to take. Let me.
I liked it.
I fucking hated college because you went away to like party and shit. Like I think it's the whole entire idea is a fucking scam. You're busting your ass spending all this money to never be able to pay it back. It's the worst fucking investment.
Yeah.
On anything, people are going to make good money. But it's like all that good money is going to be paid off. So you don't. So like even if you're making millions of dollars, you're really not making anything. You're just making ends meet for whatever it is that you live. It's the whole entire idea of it. I wish people could protest that instead of like other fucking things. If everybody just agreed not to go to college.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you learn a trade, like I went to college and then got into a trade, and it's just like if I would have got into this career, 4 years earlier, like I would have been making money. Like obviously you pay for trade school or whatever, but it's like nothing, and they give you say like a $60,000 a year job, So rather paying what $15,000 a fucking semester, like whatever college is, like, I don't know.
Bullshit, bro. I think I only owe like $4,000.
Yeah. I
don't really owe anything, but I gotta check my FOSFA shit because I know with my luck I'm just gonna ignore it, and then all of a sudden it'll fucking go from 4,000 to like 30,000. Then I'm gonna have to kill myself.
Where'd you go, Miguel?
Stony Brook.
Stony Brook.
It's a good college.
All right, yeah, that's cool.
Did
you like dorm out there?
I played rugby while I was there. I never played rugby before that. I just joined when I started there, and then I got stuck doing that for like 10 years until I broke my foot.
Yeah, that shit is no joke.
I've never played rugby, man. It looks like a fun game, though.
Man, sometimes it used to be a lot of fun, but age catches up with you very quickly.
Yeah, and it's just like rough, right?
It's so much pain. Yeah, for like the entire week, I just feel like I got hit by a car.
Yeah, because I was a contact sports guy. Like I played football and lacrosse, but like obviously I wouldn't do any of that right now because I'm like almost 40.
Right.
But like it seems like a cool game.
It is cool when it's, when you're playing and you're running and it is fun. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could keep doing it.
How old are you?
30.
30, okay.
It just, it hurts so much more now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Once you start getting hit like into your 30s, like it's like after that first like testosterone dip.
Yeah.
At like 28, I think it is, and then like you start getting like the fucking 2-day hangovers. Like this progresses through your 30s, and then it's just like the injuries take longer to fucking heal. Like, and then like I think by 37, I'm just like I don't want to walk upstairs anymore.
Do you think you could get stem cells by like sucking off kids?
Sucking off? Well, they had what the episode of South Park where they would break the necks.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves.
Like slurping the babies.
Yeah, he would break the necks.
Oh, you trying to talk about adrenochrome?
I do like those theories. I'm big on the conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I got mad into that during the pandemic.
Yeah,
because like I kept seeing articles about like how there's like a dangerous rise in conspiracy theories and all of these unfounded conspiracy theories. So I was like, oh, there's got to be something good,
right?
Well, like I got to start looking into it.
My theory with that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
my theory with that was like, out of all of these, like, there's got to be one that's true, and I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, it was Pizzagate.
Pizzagate.
Yeah.
What's that? You gotta elaborate.
Pizzagate was like when they released Hillary Clinton's email server, there's like a bunch of weird emails within like a certain exchange of people that were like, they had to have been speaking in code about something. They were exchanging like large sums of money and like power and influence for something. It was like a power brokership. People are supposing that the pizza that they talked about, because it was like, it'd be like $50,000 for a pizza party that they needed an invoice for. And it's like, come on. I would have heard about this pizza party.
Yeah.
At the White House.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a really good time. It's an expensive pizza party.
Yeah. Trump had that football team on where they were like eating McDonald's. I'd heard about it every day in the news.
Yeah.
If there's a $50,000 pizza party, it was like pizza and hot dogs. And so like people got into this like thing that the pizza was code for kids.
Right.
and that they were exchanging like child sex slaves, which
Well, that was always a code on 4chan.
right,
Was CP was either
Yeah,
cheese
cheese
pizza,
pizza.
and child porn.
right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
that's I just watched an Epstein documentary too. Like that shit is crazy. And like there was like one girl that like she sold out like 30 girls, and she was like trying to cry, and she's like, I realized, like it wasn't my fault, I was just manipulated. And I'm like, no, like you sold out 30 other girls, you're a piece of shit. Like if that makes yourself feel better, like you gave 30 girls to Epstein. You can't try to
Yeah.
justify because you were young. Like,
yeah, it was like a
you're-
rat catcher.
she's a scumbag. But that whole entire thing is crazy. Like
Who was that? That was that Ghislaine?
no, it was like a girl that she's had to be like in her 30s, but she was talking about when she was younger. Like Epstein got her, I think, when she was like, I don't know if it was like 15 or 16, but she brought in a bunch of other girls, and like she was just trying to like almost like say like that like it wasn't really her. She was
Yeah.
younger, and he took advantage. And I'm like, no, you gave 30 other girls his recommendation. You knew what he was doing.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
kinda crazy.
Maybe.
Well, she was making good money.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a young
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
She definitely
Pull
likes
herself up by her
part of that
bootstraps.
lifestyle. She had to sell it. You know what I'm saying? So like there had to be like some selling points.
It's crazy if you find people to jerk off an older guy for money, that makes you an entrepreneur. Isn't that kind of crazy to think? Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to write a bit on like what would it be if it was the reverse? Like imagine like it was like you were getting like younger guys to massage older women naked. I'm like that would be a whole different. That'd be
Yeah.
like I would be excited to tell my friends like, yo, bro, I have a no way that you can make money
Right.
and feel
Right.
older tits. Like it's like that should be fucking sick.
Well, it's like the whole thing with like the teachers,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
fucking you have like in my high school, we had one teacher when I was there. He ended up getting arrested cuz he banged a 16-year-old girl and a 15-year-old guy. And it was just like when like an older male teacher bangs a younger girl, it's like that's gross. But then like when you're a 16-year-old dude and you're a hot
They
fucking
make
older
porn about
teacher,
that.
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
it's worshipped.
dude, they're like everyone wants to give that kid a fucking high five,
I will say, I think it is like a little scary. I had a teacher that I didn't think like I don't know if she wanted to have sex with me, but she was very like weird with shit. When you're younger, like it seems like oh cool, like yo, this would be a dream come true. But I was actually kind of like scared. Like it actually kind of like not like fucked with me, but I remember like when like she would like say like weird things. Like when I'd leave class, I'd be like, damn, this is like I wouldn't even tell my friends. I kept
Yeah.
that shit to myself until we graduated.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, you're a victim.
Yeah, you are.
it wasn't as exciting as I thought because you
Did
watch
it come
in
out
porn, you're
like through
yeah.
years of therapy?
No, I just ignored it. And like now, me and my friends we laugh about it, but I was just like, it was fucked up. I remember she would just like always like she'd always like talk to me after class. Like, even when I was just like in a regular mood, she'd be like, oh, like what's the matter? And I remember one time I had a meeting or like because I got switched out of her class, and they scheduled an appointment for me to meet with her and my advisor when I was out of class for no reason. And all the time they're just like they're joking around like saying like I'm cute, and she's like playing with like my knee.
Oh.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck? I was actually, I left that shit where I was like, I didn't even like leave happy. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like it was actually scary. Like I was like, this is not as exciting as it seems on TV. So
Yeah. You do kind of look like a grown-up child sex slave. Look
like
like,
a
you
gift.
escaped it.
that would be fucking dope.
You know, like when they find like dying puppies on the side of the road and then they nurse them to health.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that bro. That shit. I get older women all the time, bro. We had some older woman yesterday. We took a group picture, and she's like I'm gonna photobomb the picture, and she like presses up right against me, and like
Yeah,
I felt her rub like bro. I was just like.
A couple of benefits that we've done.
Yeah.
You've had it.
Yeah, I think what was it? We have the video of Andy Plagino, some like lady. She's like saying she's a palm reader, and she's like rubbing my hands or whatever. I've had some weird.
Yeah.
I've had some weird shit, man. I've had an older woman hit on me while she was on a date with the guy,
Oh my god.
and I think I had a swinger couple try to get me involved one
A
time
swinger
at
couple.
McGuire's. Yeah, she was like.
See, the swinger couples like that could go either way because like it's just like.
I just don't want him to be involved.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the dude's just gonna like jerk off in the corner or something like
Yeah.
that, like that's one thing.
But yeah, if he's like wants to get some action, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
what I'm
me.
saying.
Thing is, it was a weird couple because he didn't speak any English. He was straight from Puerto Rico. He didn't speak English, and she was just like some like regular like white trash Long Island girl. And I'm like, I was scared. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I'm
Yeah.
like, it doesn't seem like anything fun would come from this. Like, I feel like that's the type of shit that you get murdered.
Yeah,
Like,
probably. Yeah, it could be like a Venus flytrap.
they were hitting on everybody though. I was just the first. I was the first victim. I don't know. I guess I got a fucking a rapeable face. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're definitely rapeable.
Yeah, I just been sitting here thinking about how much I like that.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need to bring a whistle to these fucking shows.
Shit, man. So, tell us about Door Court.
Um,
How'd it go?
it was good. It was sick. It was weird because like usually, you know, I do it with all the bros and I know everyone. It's like the only people that show up are people that I hang out with at Mike's that are
Right.
like, all right, because it's kind of weird to invite a stranger to your apartment and then just like berate them,
Yeah.
you know. So I that was exactly what I did on Tuesday, and I think it was fun by the end, but it was like awkward at first.
You're in Brooklyn now.
Yeah,
And
in Ocean Hill.
yeah. So like are you posting like to like New York City comedy groups and like getting like
No,
random people?
It's more like talking to friends of friends, like
Okay.
because it's in my apartment.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if it'll get to a point where I want to invite strangers, but someone knew everyone there.
Right.
It just like I was meeting them all for the first time, and they don't know me, and they don't know my whole shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey, thanks for coming. Why don't you do your jokes to my camera, and I'll tell you that you're fat.
yeah.
You know?
I always love the idea of Door Court, man. It's always a lot of fun.
I'm scared to do it. Like, cause I know, like he's messaged me so many times each time. Like, I remember, like before James Raniolo passed, I remember he was like, oh, I got the show at Alibi, and I was like, I bet, I'm excited. And then I saw the flyer that it was a Door Court show, and I was like, cause like I already know, man, I'm gonna get eaten alive in that show. I'd rather not have to go through that trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well,
it's not,
it's not fun being up there. In fact, like sometimes I
sucks.
make it intentionally not fun. Like the first time we ever did it was in my old apartment when I lived in Babylon, where I had like a long living room, and I set it up so that like the couches were in the back and the lights were in your face, so you were like on the far side of everyone, and everyone was talking shit back here and like laughing.
Yeah.
And you can't even hear what's going on back there, and you're just like talking into a ring light.
Yeah.
it's like the people are so witty though. I saw you posted like a clip on Instagram, and like the shit they were saying about some of the people was like, I think they said one about Don LaMarca, how he's like built like a pug, like standing up straight. Like,
Yeah.
like that is so creative. Like who the fuck comes like that's like funny. Trolls are like trolls are needed. Like,
Well, that's the thing. Like, you see people who are funny in like live chats, but then they're annoying because they're trying to get the attention,
Yeah.
you know, of the person. And so, like, being able to find a way to harness mean weirdos on the internet.
I found your wheelhouse.
I think I struck gold here.
Yeah, you did. You do a good job at that, like filtering out like the attention whores, you know.
it's creative.
Because like when I did it, I had like a plan when I first came down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rip into the Door Court,
Yeah.
like the people that rip into us. Like that was my plan, and they fucking hated it.
Well,
And they were just like, yo, you're trying too hard. Like. Like, just tell jokes and let us rip on you. And I was just like, oh, like, I thought this would have been, like, a fun change of pace.
he like tweeted at them ahead of time and was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna like fuck you guys up, and so they like right away found out about his DUI. And,
Yeah.
like, they're like, your boss's name is
Well, fucking Zach Zorovich fucking posted the link in the chat.
Yeah.
And then the lawyer guy fucking spammed it for, like, the entire set.
yeah.
So they were trying to go in hard on me. So I was trying to be like a dick to them back, you know. But like it just, I think I made it less fun, you know, like because it was like I was trying to like get them involved and let them hear like, oh, I did some research on you guys, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It is fun. I think like they'll just be mean to you. Like they'll
Yeah.
frustrate me so much sometimes. They'll start talking shit about me, and then like I fuck something up in like the setup for the show,
Right.
and it's like not working, and I'm like I'm already pissed off.
Yeah.
And then the chat just starts being like, fucking Miguel like sucks.
Yeah.
This dream sucks. Like
would you
why am I
ever do
watching
a
this
set?
shit?
Like, would you ever go up there?
I
and do
usually do at the end. I'll do a
it?
set,
For real, and like they like grill on you too, or like
kind
not
of.
much.
But more because I already do Twitch. I just stream like occasionally, so most of them will just talk shit to me then.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not bad.
so they kind of get it all out through the week. So the door court, they're like, oh yeah, we love Miguel.
Yeah.
Aiden Ross
They
did some shit
really
like
let
that,
Drew have it. Like,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
too.
Drew is my Adam Friedland. you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. He bites the bullet every
Yeah.
door court and goes up first, and they like really fucking warm up on him.
and they've been coming up with jokes for him. They like just say the funniest shit. They go nuts.
Yeah, it gets pretty creative over there with the insults. But yeah, I was curious what you were doing because like I was looking at the pictures from like the IG posts, and I didn't really recognize anyone. So it didn't seem like any Long Island guys like fucking made the trek.
No, I mean Donnie Roy, Kelpie, and what's his name, Connor Kavanaugh, all did.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was so many. We had way too many people in there because like I had a bunch of people that said that they were gonna show up, and then last minute a lot of them bailed.
Right.
And so I hit up Renee, and he grabbed 3 people, and then they didn't even show up. I think that I'll have them on next time. I don't know, but
Yeah.
like I still had way too many people in the apartment, and I didn't really know who most of them were.
Right on.
But it was fun.
You've been getting doing any stand up?
Yeah, I have a show at Squarehead on Friday. It's Kelpie's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm doing the roast of Russ on Saturday.
Oh, Russ.
Silverman.
Yeah,
Is this your first like roast? I feel like you're
Nah.
gonna be pretty good at it.
I hopped on what's his name, Brandon Lackaruba's roast.
Oh, okay.
He didn't even know.
Yeah.
No one else on the panel knew. I just texted James. I was like, "Yo, can I do this?" And he's like, "I got you on it."
That's awesome.
Fucking hilarious.
And you've been like fucking crushing it, huh? I feel like you're
I've been
getting
trying.
booked at a club almost every weekend.
Yeah, man. I think last week I had double header Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
Been working with any cool people?
Just like the regulars, like pretty like just like regular like chill comics that we know, and then
Yeah.
I think the coolest one I did was like a few weeks back was with Dave Attell.
Oh
That was some sick shit. That was like a dream come true.
You said you were gonna ask for that too.
Yeah, it was the night
worked
that
out.
it was the night that kept giving too, man. Is what's it called? Because he ended up giving like a signed autograph too, and
Oh,
then
that's
like
great.
that's funny about him. He brings candy.
Really?
He brings candy to shows. I thought it was like a joke they said on podcast, but he actually brought 2 big ass bags of candy. I'm like, that's just so like, but like he's so smart too, bro. He did like the what's it called, like the bumping mic shits, but for each bumping mic he did different jokes. Like he
Really?
didn't come with the same shit. Yeah, he's a genius though. But
Yeah,
that
he
was,
really
that was
is,
dope.
dude. He's been one of my favorites for years.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch like his old show, Insomniac?
Yeah, I try to
on
find the
Comedy
episodes.
Central?
I watched there's like 2 on YouTube, but like I'm like I want to buy like maybe the DVDs or some shit.
if
I
they had,
don't know
like, a
what it is
box
with
set,
that.
I would do that. Because I used to
It's
watch that
iconic.
all the time, and then like I remember the one episode. I think he went to like Rockville Center or something, and I think he's like a native.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
that's like his
from there.
hometown. And that one seemed like a cool episode. But that just seemed like a cool job too. Like just like, oh, I'm a comedian. I'm just gonna go get wasted and talk to
It's
people
literally
at
the
night.
strip clubs, bars, and then just
Yeah.
it just was himself.
But like he would also do like random shit. He would just go to like a fucking power plant and just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, let me go fucking talk to this electrician. Like, what are you up to?
Not like everyone's trying to do that with YouTube. Like it's like crazy how like there was a show based on that. Like now everybody does that with like their channel vlogs and shit. It's,
Oh, really?
yeah. Well, I feel like you probably noticed that like people like
Yeah.
do like tours of like day in the life. Like that's basically what he
Oh,
was
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
But that's what people do. People are taking segments from like amazing segments from shows and making a career off it. Like remember like Mad TV? They used to do that shit where they would go on the red carpet and they would like interview like certain celebrities and say shit. Now people just go to a mall with their phone and their iPhone headphones and shit and just ask people random questions.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just like stealing and they're getting like successful off using old ideas, but like the modern.
But I
way.
feel like everyone, like, people have done man on the street kind of shit for a while. Like,
On
Mark
TV,
Norman
though.
got pretty big on that, on just YouTube man on the street shit.
I thought his shit was like crowd work, but like no, I mean like but like
nah, before
he
crowd
got
work was really like the trend, he was doing man on the street on YouTube and then like skate videos.
skate videos. Wow.
Yeah, he skates. So he used to like make just YouTube videos of like him getting kicked out of places while skating and then like going and being like, "Hey, what do you think about Palestine?"
That's awesome.
Or were you a skater guy? Or no?
Did
Not really. I longboarded because I grew up in California, so I used to longboard a lot, but
I never
I never really got
learned.
into skating.
I can't figure out skating.
I went through a phase, but I just was like trash at it. And
Yeah, I
didn't
wanted
really
to-
feel like breaking fucking bones for no reason. I saw a video, a horrific one. Some dude like snapped his like arm the other way.
Yeah.
Gruesome.
Oh, I follow like Instagram accounts of that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
people-
I can't, bro. That
Those
shit is.
People
Brutal
wiping out on
fucking
skateboards and
injuries.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like when the things like bend the wrong way, that always like gets me.
Gruesome videos are good. Some dude
Yeah.
at my job showed me a video of some guy blowing his head off with a shotgun.
Damn. Oh, I heard about this. I still haven't. No one sent me this, guys.
Bro,
Get
Someone
on it.
DM
What
me
are we
this video.
doing here?
I have a screen recording of the one in Philly where there's like
this guy
these
has a
neighbors
screen.
get in a fight like across the
Oh,
street.
I saw this one.
Yeah, and they're like throwing like snow on the guy's yard, and like the guy comes down and fucking executes both of them, and then goes back in the house and comes out with like an AR-15 and guns them down in the
yeah.
street, and then kills
Brutal.
himself.
Like the one was like trying to crawl away too, right?
Yeah,
Something
they're like
that.
screaming and
Yeah, that was
Bleeding
a
out.
brutal
It was-
fucking murder. That was
Yeah.
fairly
Those
recent.
road rage. Like there's some gruesome shit, but like those are just like I feel like we watch it of entertainment, like not in a fucked up way, like the road rage ones. I saw this one.
oh,
road rage
dude,
one.
I saw a
Some
guy
dude-
saw a motorcycle accident on the way here.
Yeah.
like through road rage or like something.
What
That
a,
was
what a
gruesome.
treat, dude! What a
But like,
What-
like
what a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I know.
Did
He
die?
didn't die. He popped up.
ah,
Like he kind of just. So the guy was trying to get around me, and so he gunned to the right to go up, but there's a motorcycle coming.
he was, like,
and so he
wide-lining
just
it?
chucked the guy,
wow.
and he like, fell on the ground, and then like hopped up and was just like, and the guy didn't stop at first. He was like gonna just keep going.
Yeah.
And he was like still behind me, and I was just like looking. And I think I made eye contact with him in the mirror, and he was like, "Fine."
Yeah. I mean, like my first like thought would be like I just got to get out of here, but then like you got to remember like that's a felony.
yeah.
Like if the fucking guy gets your license plate,
Well,
like,
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
you're fucked. But I don't know,
That's
man.
fucked
I
up.
feel like like these gore videos, like back in the day, early internet, like you had like what Faces of Death and like
Yeah.
all like these fucking
Pain
crazy
Olympics.
webs. Yeah, Pain Olympics
that was
and
good
like
stuff.
dude. And I remember like in college, like me and my friends, like we had like an email chain where we would just try to top each other with like
Gruesome shit.
yeah, the worst types of fucking videos that we could find.
Do you remember when Reddit was cool?
Reddit.
Yeah.
That's still it's,
No, it's gotten.
You
They
can still
they
find
kind of
shit.
ruined it after Tumblr went down.
Twitter is like
Once
the
all,
new, like,
once all the
gruesome shit.
pedophiles got flushed out of Tumblr, they had to like really crack down on the internet,
Oh wow.
and so like they ruined a lot of Reddit. There used to be "Are Fat People Hate," one of my favorite. It was just like showing like. Like Facebook posts from fat people being like, actually fat acceptance is beautiful, and just being like, look at this fucking pudgy bitch idiot. But then like our what the fuck and our watch people die, where it was just like
Yeah.
gore or like illnesses or like people with worms or like weird shit in like third countries or like just
Worms.
Bro.
like missing arms
It's,
and
it's so hard. I think
I can't watch like the worms, like the shit coming out of like
Disgusting. It's
yeah,
fucking gross.
like if it's on like a dog or something like that, like that shit like makes me queasy.
there's a whole subreddit of Mike Dillon's
Mike Dillon's just a
just
fucking
posting their feet.
yeah. Tim Thompson would always call him like a decaying pirate. It's just like one time he'd like lose a foot, next time he's fucking missing. He's got a hook hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like I'm just like I don't want to get involved.
He's the man.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring to watch him keep going. He's like an old dog,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Have you ever seen the video of that one dude killing himself because he was at the mall and his girlfriend? He saw his girlfriend like cheating on him, so then he like jumped, he did a front flip over the balcony.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a fucked up
What?
one. Yeah, you see some shit that like makes you feel like bad about like that person. Like I genuinely felt bad.
Dude,
like, there's
that's
some.
insane. Like he killed himself on the
You
spot.
saw them in the elevator and like he was like getting tight and he just did a front flip off the off like the top like thing and just killed himself.
Jesus Christ! I wonder if his girl even noticed.
Oh no, she saw. She was in the elevator. She saw like, but It's like she don't care. It's like it's so fucked up because like I'm afraid to die in public because I know that I'll end up on some fucking Reddit feed that he's gonna repost.
Yeah.
Or some shit, you know? Like at least
Well,
if it's like
that
at
and
home.
you shit yourself.
What?
You shit yourself when you die.
Yeah, I just don't want my shit to be on Twitter. Like like I don't want to like have
Yeah.
a beheading video of like me or
That's
something.
true. Yeah.
I'd rather it be like at home.
I don't watch beheadings or like any sort of cartel execution. Anything that's like made to intentionally like
to
scare people.
But like, it's,
But if you like get a car accident on camera, that's
Yeah.
grand
Bro.
providence.
I saw this brutal one on Facebook. I don't mean to cut you off, but like the guy comes up to the car and the lady's like eyes hanging out and like her
Oh,
her
fuck.
face is sliced off, and I was like, on Facebook.
Send me that.
That was I was like in middle school when I saw that shit. So that shit fucked me up. I was about to fucking drive with the fucking helmet
I think
on.
I still have the one video of the one that happened recently on Long Island, where the drunk driver was doing like 110 and he fucking. Oh yeah, he hold on, let's see this.
This is you or this is a video you have saved?
This is the video.
Ooh.
Saw that?
Yeah.
The guy ended. I think he killed like a family of 3. Fucking wild.
See, I don't like those people that cut in and out. Like, what the fuck is like your like what are the intentions? Like
Man, I was racing to get here today.
No, but like it's like one thing if like you're in a rush to get somewhere. Like there's people that like that do that cutting in and out
Yeah.
stuff. Like to me, I'd never like.
I'm usually okay
It's
with
not-
it if you do the blinker. If you do the blinker and I know where you're going, I'm all
I don't
fine
mean
with
like
it.
I'm talking about Team No Hezi. Like I'm talking about the people that like have like pages where like they're
Oh,
trying
that are just like
yes, like and then you mac your shit. Like to me that I don't agree with. Like do
Yeah.
you know about Team No Hezi?
No.
It's like these guys that like they purpose like they go in and out. Like they have like there's an art to it.
Oh really?
It's not like some like Long Island asshole that's like just cutting in and out because he's in a rush. Like these are like kids that like pimp out a Honda Civic and a Accord and just fucking go in and out in between lanes. It's
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no idea what that is. I gotta look it
they're
up.
just
I'm too
idiots.
old for this bullshit.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I do. when I'm driving, it's just like I don't care what people do if they just fucking signal.
Yeah,
You
that's,
know?
that's my biggest pet peeve is people that don't signal. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like, or
I
people that
don't
put
know.
the signal
I
on
feel
after
like-
they switch.
sometimes people treat the signal like a sign of weakness. Driving in New York
Okay.
is a competition, and sometimes you put a signal on, people will cut you off on purpose. They're
That's
like, "Nah,
true.
you're not going in front of me." Like you did something to them. So
Yeah.
you have to trick them. You have to pretend like you're not going to go, and you got to get in that spot.
You got a head fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them the old okey
Be
doke.
like, "No, I'm actually going left." Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
don't
could
know.
I could see that.
I guess I'm weak then. I'm a weak motherfucker. I don't know. I think the people have to fucking get rid of their license. I mean, there's too many licenses being handed out. There's people that shouldn't be fucking driving. Some lady on the way here, some lady wasn't even looking to the left and she just started out. Like we literally would have gotten to her if it crashed. Like she probably would have died by me.
Oh yeah.
She didn't even look. And
Not
then I
even.
literally just went like I like just was like what the fuck? Like how are you not gonna look one? You look to the right but don't look to the left,
Yeah.
which is you're turning left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
people,
get like how these people like exist though. Like, cause I could like drive my
bots.
car
Like,
while
they're
like
literally
lighting a
AIs.
cigarette and texting someone at the same time, and like I'm fine. And then like these people just like are doing nothing and they get
And
into
they
car
still fuck it
accidents.
up.
Yeah.
Crazy man. I think with it's I don't want to get sexist with it, but I don't know.
This is the place to do it, man.
No, I mean you guys know what I'm referencing. I don't know. It's just some people shouldn't be fucking driving. I see
Some people. Yeah.
People
if-
fucking-
Look, I'm not into a lot of what's going on in Saudi Arabia, but let me tell you, they've got one thing right.
Women are not allowed to drive camels over there. Yeah. No, it's fucking it's dangerous out there, man. This shit. People are just scared. Like people shouldn't be driving scared, and people just aren't aware. People have no awareness of the road and
Yeah.
literally stupidity. That's what happens when you give like any 18 or 16-year-old the ability to just get a car.
But that's like that today is like the exact reason that like I wouldn't drive a motorcycle around here.
Yeah, no, not at all. I
There's
wouldn't
not enough space on these roads. You got to be living out somewhere else. You can't be driving through the city on a motorcycle. People aren't looking. They're just
Yeah, I feel like the fucking parkways are too like windy too. Like,
Yeah.
you're not really looking for that when you're riding a motorcycle. You could just like wipe out on like a fucking cold day.
yeah.
You know, like someone was telling me like a motorcycle guy, because I wouldn't drive one because like I have so many friends that have just fucking died from that.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably like drugs and then motorcycles like that. Like it's pretty close, and I think like when the concrete gets to like 37 degrees or something like that, like you start losing like the rubber like loses like the rubbery
Like
feel.
it's like traction. Like it's
Yeah,
like,
traction. That's the word I'm looking for. I went with rubbery feel.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so like you start losing fucking traction because like the fucking rubber gets way too cold.
Yeah.
And like, you know, with like the way like the southern state, northern state, like it's so windy. You know.
It probably would be fun to drive without any cars there, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Too vulnerable. It's like playing paintballing while naked.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel about driving motorcycles. There's no upside to it. Seriously, like
no, dude, it's you ever
There's like a
been
s-
on a motorcycle like cruising?
Yeah, but like it's like a 60% death rate. Like I mean, I just made up that stat. I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie. I made that up. I'm not gonna lie. I did make that up. But I mean,
it's definitely dangerous. Like I definitely wouldn't have one in New York or Long Island,
yeah, of course.
like in the city or Long Island. Maybe if I lived upstate and I just
Yeah.
had wide open highways like that.
Yeah, it
Pennsylvania.
definitely seems fun. I've never really been on one, but like I don't know, they scare me to fucking death.
It's
know?
the closest feeling to flying.
Yeah,
You know?
I can see it. Did you have a bike or like?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a crotch rocket.
yeah.
Yeah,
I crushed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you
he's looking
crashed
down
it?
like something
Yeah.
sad.
Got rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I just hear so many people fucking wiping out. Like this dude at my last job, he fell off his bike and like I think he got like tapped, you know, and like the bike fucking crushed it. You know, he fell, bike crushed his
Yeah.
leg, and he fucking like destroyed his knee, and
Yeah.
you know he was out of work for fucking like almost a year.
See, like a minor car accident could fuck up your back, your spine, your nose. So like a minor motorcycle accident, you go flying off and then get hit by another car. So I don't know. I don't see any upsides to it unless like you're like living in like the Middle East and like there's just like sand everywhere and you can just you're free.
Yeah.
Or like you said, like other states, but for the most part, that shit it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's not even worth the thrill.
I bet
Kinda
during
thrill.
COVID, like COVID driving, like that was my favorite driving. You know, like
No one's on the road.
yeah, it's just no one's on the road, dude. I made it from Levittown to the Brooklyn Navy Yard in 28 minutes.
Nice.
And like fucking yeah, I got like a Dodge Challenger, so I was going like 98.
Is that yours? It's the red one?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's all
yes.
beat to shit.
Yeah, no, it's a
And-
nice car though.
Yeah, it's all right. It just looks like garbage right now, and fucking, you know, like if I had a motorcycle during that time, like that seems like it would be a lot of fun, and it just like blows is like after fucking COVID is like knowing that I could make that Navy Yard run in 28 minutes. Then like when everyone was back on the road, it took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like I became suicidal. It's like knowing it's like a 28-minute drive.
I missed the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I was like allowed.
I
to
wanted
just,
to go on. Like I was rooting for it.
I was just
Like,
playing place. I was living like I was in middle
Yeah,
school, bro.
I wasn't even
and-
driving anywhere. I was just playing Xbox.
and
Yeah.
like the thing is, your parents can't judge you. Like now, if I'm home playing
Yeah.
PlayStation now, I look like a loser. But like during the pandemic, it was like, what else is he gonna
Yeah.
do? You know, I miss that shit.
Vice
seriously.
President Kamala Harris said that I'm a hero.
Yeah, exactly. We all
Yeah.
were. Fucking stayed home.
I got sent home for 3 weeks, like paid, because I was like training, and then like after like the first 3 weeks or something, everyone's just like, no, get your ass back to work and finish training.
Wow.
But like, yeah, during that like three to 4 weeks or whatever it was, I was just like complete sloth. Like my first, like when I got sent, I showed up to work and they're just like, no, everyone's getting sent home. I stopped at the liquor store and I bought like fucking gallons of scotch, and I started playing League of Legends.
Oh, yeah.
and that game can like ruin your life.
Any game can.
Yeah.
I go
Dude,
through
I was playing
fucking
GTA.
bro.
GTA?
Everything, bro.
That
I
was
was like,
scary.
I was
Yeah.
trying out everything. Like
I was doing the daily challenges. I was like, would wake up and be like, oh, I'll just get the daily challenges done quick. And then they would take me the whole day and I wouldn't eat or
Yeah.
shower or brush my teeth.
People underestimate the power of it. If you get addicted to porn, you can get addicted to video games.
Oh, easily.
And honestly, like, I think playing video games is a good way to lose weight. And like, I know some people think it's vice versa, but it's
Yeah.
like if you're playing a game you like you don't fucking eat. Like
Yeah,
you literally
yeah.
sit there the whole entire day and just
Yeah.
be chilling. And
I'm playing Red
Shit.
Dead, like washing my horse, brushing my horse. I haven't taken a shower today. I'm like going to the store to get him carrots.
Yeah, dude. I would play Warzone, and like
that's-
while all my friends were like awake, you know, and
Yeah.
then they would go to bed, and then I would switch over to League of Legends, and like just be like drinking till like 6 in the morning, and then
That's
like
fine.
rinse and repeat.
my
I'd,
pandemic habits were bad too.
I had a South Korean roommate in like my sophomore year of college that he would like get on League of Legends at like midnight and then he would play until 5:30 and that's when I would like get up to go. I was rowing at the time. I was doing crew.
Oh, you have to wake
So I
up
had
early.
to
as
wake
fuck
up
for that
mad
shit.
early. So I'd wake up
Yeah.
in the morning and he'd be like, "Oh, good night."
That's how it was with my dad. My dad wakes up at 4 o'clock, so he would just see me with my door open and like sitting crisscross
Yeah.
out. So it's my rocking chair, and I'm just like, I felt like the biggest fucking piece of shit. But also too, like my habits were so bad. I was up until like 6 in the morning, and then like once I would get off PlayStation at like 5, I would just be playing eight ball like on my phone until like 7, and I would wake up for school at 8 o'clock for my Zoom class. So I was getting like an hour of sleep like every day, like, bro. That was the only downside to it. Like my mental health was fucking destroyed from that shit. No
Yeah.
rest. And
It takes like a couple days to like snap out of it too.
I
when
played
you're just,
PlayStation
like-
on Tuesday, and that shit almost fucked me up again.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it almost like, not that it affects my comedy, but like I'm so invested in the game that I don't even care about comedy. Like if
Yeah.
I don't play
why
video games
the
at all.
fuck would I go to an open
Exa-
mic?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I feel. Cause like I'm so invested in comedy, and then the minute I'm like, fucking hop on with my buddy, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I don't even want, like, even like happened
Video
yesterday.
games.
I was like, I don't want to do the gig now. I was like, I want
Yeah.
to just play fucking pro clubs.
Video games is so much more fun than an open
Yeah.
mic.
Big time.
Than anything, man. I feel like my goal is to become successful off comedy just so I could stay home and play video games and have to work a job.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear you.
It's the end result.
All right. I think we're just about hitting that hour mark. Anything you guys want to plug before we get out of here?
I mean, I feel like I plugged everything, but like Kool-Aid on any social media, Dork Court on, well, it's like Kool-Aid on YouTube, or it's LIKKOOLAID. You find Dork Court, it's fun.
Yeah, definitely check out Door Court.
All right, and what's it called? Just follow me on Instagram at joe.crovella. I don't. You'll see my dates if I post it there. I don't have anything on my phone written right now.
Nice.
So.
You got any dates coming up?
Just Friday, I'm gonna be at Squarehead for Kelpie's show, and then
Where is
Saturday
Squarehead?
the roast of Russ Silberman.
Deep
Nice.
Suffolk.
I don't
Oh, it's
think I have
Deep
anything else.
Suffolk, Squarehead,
Yeah, Holbrook.
Holbrook.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, man. And I'm at the Logic, and follow us, Treading Water Podcast, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You know where to do it. All right. I'm Hugh Murray. Have a nice night.